We appreciate this opportunity to get together with you today. Our purpose is to stimulate your interest in the Rotary Club of Omaha Honor Roll program for 8th grade students. Before we tell you more about the Rotary Honor Roll program, let us tell you something about Rotary. Rotary International is a service organization that is made up of professional businessmen and women from all types of business who want to help others. Rotary International is represented in the communities by local Rotary clubs. Our club is the Rotary Club of Omaha, although we are commonly known as the Downtown Rotary Club. There are 10 other Rotary clubs in Omaha and Council Bluffs, and over 34,000 Rotary clubs and 1.2 million Rotarians worldwide. A bit more about the Rotary Club of Omaha. We were founded in 1912, so we are Omaha's oldest and largest service club. In our early years, we were responsible for bringing Easter seals and starting the Boy Scouts Mid-America Council in Omaha. One of our basic missions has been helping disabled children, and we are proud Adopt-a-School partner with the J.P. Lord School. We have sponsored projects throughout the city like the Garden of the Senses at Henry Doorly Zoo, and each year we help plant the flags at Memorial Park in memory of 9/11. We are also the proud sponsors of the Outland Trophy Award, which is presented to the best lineman in college football every year. We participate in international projects. We have sponsored clean water projects in Sierra Leone, Africa, and in Afghanistan. We work with the Rotary Club of Belize to identify children with heart problems and help them both in Belize and in Omaha. And with Rotarians worldwide, we share the goal of eradicating polio, which is still a problem in Nigeria, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. Now that you know something about us, let's get to the second item, the one we hope will impact you: the Rotary Honor Roll program. In 1927, the Rotary Club of Omaha started the Honor Roll program. Its purpose then and today is to recognize outstanding achievements of 8th grade students in the Metro Omaha area schools. Through the Rotary Honor Roll program, we hope to inspire you to develop your capabilities to the fullest. Think of what you have learned about Rotary so far. It is an organization made up of business leaders with high ethical standards and the desire to help others. The Rotary Honor Roll program is designed to help identify and instill core values in students that will help you succeed not only in school, but in college or your career. How do you become a Rotary Honor Roll student? Your teachers, counselors, and principal will be observing you on 4 categories: leadership, character, scholarship, and presence. Let's go through them one at a time. First is leadership. By leadership, we mean, do you work well with others? Do you respect the opinions of others? Are you honest, dependable, and reliable? Are you fair-minded? Do you assume responsibility and follow through? These are all qualities of a leader. The second is character. By character, we are asking, do you respect others? Are you kind and courteous? Are you responsible? Do you show a respect for the environment? Are you someone that can be counted on? The third category is scholarship. Scholarship is evaluated on how you apply yourself to your studies and how well you work in the classroom with teachers and other students. Although grades are important, we are interested in those of you that really try your best. We don't expect perfection. The final category is presence. Do you behave appropriately? Do you respect yourself and others in the way you dress, the way you talk, and in your actions? Do you have a positive self-image? Only one student from every 20 in your school will be selected by your teachers and counselors. That means you will have to stretch to earn the recognition that comes with being selected as a Rotary Honor Roll student. If you are selected as a Rotary Honor Roll student, you'll be invited to attend a luncheon with members of the Rotary Club of Omaha to meet some of Omaha's prominent professional businessmen and women. Your name will be inscribed on the Rotary Honor Roll plaque that is on permanent display at your school. You will be presented with a Rotary Honor Roll certificate and other items signifying your selection as a Rotary Honor Roll student. Being selected as a Rotary Honor Roll student doesn't just stop there. Opportunities will be made available to you from our Rotary Club to apply for scholarships and other opportunities during your high school years. To summarize why you should try, here is a video from a former 8th grade Rotary Honor Roll student who went on to win one of our scholarships.
You know, I can vividly remember being in one of your seats 5 years ago as I watched speeches similar to the ones you're hearing today, and I was surrounded by my fellow classmates. I asked myself the same question. I said, dude, what are you doing here? And it wasn't because I was bored. The reason I was asking myself that question is because I didn't consider myself Rotary Honor Roll material. I certainly didn't. In fact, when my guidance counselor, Mr. Oswald, called me to the office to inform me of my selection in the Rotary, the first thing that came out of my mouth was, you know, Mr. Oswald, I do have a twin sister who is a straight A student. And the teachers do worship the ground she walks on. Are you sure you didn't mean Tessa McDermott? Are you sure you didn't make a mistake? And I wasn't joking with him. I mean, after all, each semester during parent-teacher conferences, my teachers gave the same remarks on my poor organization skills, my limited attention span, and my overall below-par academic performance. As for Tessa, they did just about the opposite. Max is bright, he just doesn't apply himself. My parents had heard that same phrase stated in a variety of different ways since the first year I began schooling. But harsh criticism from my teachers never affected me. And after a while, it didn't seem to affect my parents. Sorry, Mom and Dad. They had slowly begun to accept my grades and my overall apathetic view towards school. But this look on my parents' face, it was beyond disappointment. It was a look of concern. It was concern for the direction I was taking in life. And it was in seeing this look on my parents' face that the light went on. And I had what I now call the Great Epiphany. I was not going towards complete failure, but I certainly was not going towards success. I did not want to be complacent with barely passing or barely doing my homework. I was done with people considering me incompetent, done with doing every single thing halfway. And most of all, I never wanted to see that look on my parents' face again. It was in that moment that I set the goal to kick apathy and mediocrity to the curb. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to tell you all the details of my struggle, but I will tell you that I failed time and time again. But every time I failed, I would pick myself up and I'd try again. And eventually I began to pick myself up less and less. And that semester I received not a 2.96, but a 3.95. And the semester after that I received a 4.0. And after that I received a 4.0, and I received a 4.0. I'm just to tell you this story today because I know there are a few of you out there who are asking yourself, just as I did 5 years ago, why am I here? And the answer to that question is not because someone flipped a coin or that someone made a mistake and your twin sister was supposed to be the one that was selected. Though in my case, I'm still not so sure about that. The answer is that someone saw potential in every single one of you. Someone decided that you have the potential to do great things. I didn't retain much from physics, I'll tell you that, but one thing I did retain is this idea of every object in the world having potential energy and kinetic energy. And essentially what this theory is saying is that an unmoving object has potential energy. It has the potential to move. A rock sitting on top of a hill has potential energy, while objects with kinetic energy are moving. That same rock rolling down the hill has kinetic energy. The higher an object is suspended off the ground, the more potential energy that object has. A rock sitting on top of a 100-foot hill has great potential energy, and much more potential energy than a rock sitting on top of a 10-foot hill. Even if you are that rock sitting on a 100-foot tall hill, without a nudge, without initiative, that rock will remain untapped potential. Now, from what little I know about geology and rocks, I'm pretty sure that a rock does not have free will and therefore does not have the ability to choose whether it rolls down that hill or not. The only thing that can make that rock move is something in the environment. However, you, on the other hand, are the opposite. You have the ability to start utilizing that potential, and no one can do it for you. Just as you have the choice to utilize your potential, you have the choice to be as successful as you want to be. There is no one in charge of your future but you. You have the power to choose, and that is the beauty of it all. Thank you.
To help remind you of these goals, our Rotary Club has provided your school with bookmarks with the selection criteria for the Rotary Honor Roll program. We hope you will use them and review them throughout the year. We also have additional information about the Rotary Honor Roll program and its history on our website. Thank you again for taking the time to hear about our Rotary Honor Roll program. We wish you the best of luck in the program and always.